I'm not sure if we've mentioned it, but the regrowing of the Elf City will soon be complete. So this week, Mod Osborne takes all of your elfiest questions to the only person whose knowledge dwarfs his own.
Hello and welcome to a special edition of the BTS where we have a guest star, Mod Elfborne. Hello. Hello. And we're going to be talking about the Elf City. Are you ready for some questions from the players given over this week?
I think I might just be.
Let's do this thing. Now, a husky lover has asked, when will the city be opening up?
Well, you can almost smell the crystal. It's next week. It's coming very soon, which makes it almost 10 years to the week of when the Elf City walls first went in game.
The next question is from Dibby. How long has the Elf City been in planning and development for?
So technically, we've been planning it for 10 years, since that's when we put the walls in. But really, as soon as the poll finished, we jumped straight into development. So that's really at the start of the year. So I've been kind of elfy for the best part of a year. And you can see it's having an effect.
And the next question is from Jips. So what was the hardest part when creating the Elf City?
Definitely the hardest part has been designing something that people won't spend all of their time there, but will also want to treat it as their home. So it's maintaining that balance, trying to make sure that there's loads of stuff to do, but not so that you just stay there forever.
This question from Polly, who wants to know whether or not we're going to give any boosts so that people can gain the requirements for the Elf City.
Yeah, getting into the city is going to be pretty exclusive. You've got to have done Plague's End, which is the end of a huge quest series, and there are a number of skills to do it. But you've got a bonus XP weekend coming on the 1st and 2nd of November. But aside from that, I really think that the city should be exclusive, quite hard to get into. So aside from that, we're not going to do any kind of boosts.
I think that's completely warranted. I think you're a truth teller. Some strange guy called Dave Biglife wants to know how big the city is.
It's big. The city is big. We're talking like Varrock big, Ardoin big, possibly slightly bigger. And what's important is that I don't think there's a city as densely packed with stuff. Those have got a lot of kind of dead areas. This one is like continuously full of things.
It just sounds beautiful. Okay, and then there's Flavin30 who asks, are there going to be achievement diary tasks for the city?
You betcha. Yeah, there's an achievement diary or a task set coming this year that we're planning. Don't want to reveal all of the tasks. There won't be any infuriating ones, but there'll be some challenging ones. Some more fun as well.
Could you give us an example?
Defeat one of Iban's followers with Iban's staff. I really like that one. There's kind of fighting fire with fire.
This has come from Big Storms. What kind of lore can we expect from the city, and in what ways has it been implemented?
So the city's pretty much chock-a-block with lore, but you have to find it. So it's not a case of there being a quest or anything like the challenge at the end of Fate of the Gods. It's about kind of littering the area with lore crystals, for example, with dialogue with the elves, and some hidden stuff that you'll have to kind of work together as a community to find.
Then it's Jardeth, who says, can we expect any future quests involving the city, potentially Seren related?
We're so not done with the Elf City. We really want to do more stories. That's not in the near future, but there's so many questions about what is happening to Seren. Will Seren ever come back? That I think we could do a lot with. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Then we've got a Lorehound. This is Strissath. How will the first half of the city be blocked from the second half?
I'd love to say that there's some kind of bouncer stopping you from getting from one end of the city to another, but it's not. It's a case of you're walking along a walkway and there'll be kind of half-formed bits of crystal, like spires and juts of crystal, that show that the Elf City is still growing. It's only just got halfway.
Okay, cool. Then it's Yami V, Yami 5. Are there any future plans for the Elf City after Batch 2 is released?
Obviously there's the task set, but you may have seen a poll that asked whether or not you wanted spells and prayers. Seren spells and prayers. So that's going to be featured. Obviously I want to do quests. And what is important is also that when Elf City Batch 1 and Batch 2 comes out, that's not the end of feedback. We want people to kind of send us improvements to what's there. And then over the weeks after release, we'll be adding those in.
And it's the last question, which is Arcblade KB. Will this be the last we see of Mod Elfborne?
So boxes of my stuff are outside of work as we speak. So I'm going to be doing kids' parties from now on, I think. It's been emotional. I've loved every minute. Thank you for having me.
People have said we look similar.
I think I look far more attractive.
Well, we'll agree to disagree on that one. Okay, so that's the end of the video. Elf City is out next week and we'll see you there. Bow.
Don't forget, entries for this year's Golden Gnome Award closes on the 28th of September, so click the link below to find out all the details and maybe you could walk away with some very special prizes.